Hi guys, my name is Little Blue Ferret. This is my first ever YouTube video, like ever. I just thought it'd be fun to start maybe doing some gaming videos and start maybe a YouTube channel, as I really like gaming and I don't know that many people who do actually game. But anyway, today I was thinking of showing you guys Sanctum 2. It's really fun. I really like tower defense games and I really enjoy first-person shooters, so why not play a game that involves both. So I'm just going to start it for you guys and hopefully you'll enjoy it. So I have actually played this game for about a week, on and off, not straight as I would have liked to, as I do unfortunately have a job. But, so if we start it, as you can see I've done a few maps, so if we start on one of the beginning ones, as I don't totally suck in the video, that would be my hope. I'm not going to bother the introduction because it's really boring. So let's start with this one, as I quite enjoy this one and it doesn't really take a lot of effort. So this is just the first map. I have read all of this before and I'm going to assume that most of you guys have as well, but basically it's just that an alien life form has invaded and you have to stop them, so you know, the usual. So you get 5 people to choose from. My favourite is Sky Autumn because I like the fact that she has a rapid gun and I like her default second one as well. I can change it, but I really like this one. I find it easy to use, that's what I'm going to use. My towers are from slightly more advanced into the game. You start with this one, which is the cannon. So if I select them, so these go through, and you have loads. But not really, won't get bothered with that. So for this map, it's not necessarily important to have really good guns, as you actually get really good ones from the map itself. So we're just going to leave what I have currently. My perks are things that just basically improve my character. Oh, why is it not going over? These ones down here. So I have one called Hollow Point Rounds, which is generally considered to be one of the best perks anyway. So as you can see, it makes 1 in every 3 hits 100% of my weapon damage. My other one is basically if any enemy gets to the core, then every time they get there and do damage to it, it deals them 2000 damage. And then the third one is I've only just really started trying this one out. I only unlocked it like yesterday. So it will be an exposure. So let's see how that goes. Now I turned my music and my sound down because I play this one pretty much with someone else all the time. I don't really play this game on my own. It's much more fun with other people, and it makes the difficulty a little bit harder as well. So this is the main room. As you can see from the map, where the blue is the only way you can place all your blocks. So you get 2 massive violators at the start. Now they are really good, so it's generally considered that you probably don't need to really place any blocks at all in this map, and you can just upgrade those and then that will do them themselves. The little green dots on my map are people. They will shoot the monsters for you as well, but they die like there is no tomorrow. They are incredibly weak, so we will just leave them to it basically. He will die pretty much straight away, I would imagine. So, for this one... Oh, it's not open yet. Shows you how often I play this map, doesn't it? That's fine. So I'm just going to put a cannon on here. With your towers, you need to kind of think about where you're placing them. I mean, on the difficulty that I'm on, the normal difficulty, you can reclaim them back and then replace them. It's not really an issue. But if you do it on 5 feats of strength, which is much more difficult, you only get half the amount of resources back. So you need to think about it really when you're learning so you learn how to do that. Now, either way, they're going to come back, it's going to shoot them, so I'm going to put that on there. And I'm going to upgrade it, which I don't quite have enough resources for, but that is fine. And then I'm going to go down here.
Okay, get ready.
But hopefully you can hear what she's saying. But I turned everything down because the people dying, like monsters dying, is super loud. I apologise for my really bad aim, but you know, you can be bad at a game and still enjoy it, right? Ah. Anyway, the guys that round the actual... Is that one opened yet? No. Round the actual core pretty much kill everything that I miss anyway, so I'm not too worried about missing anything. I promise I'm usually better than that. My aim is not usually that bad. Maybe it's just because I feel under pressure because you guys are watching me. Probably. We'll go with that, that makes me feel better. Cool. Now we're going to upgrade this one. If you don't move out of the way when that upgrades, it damages you and it hurts you, so move out of the way. I'm going to leave that there. How much does it take to upgrade you again? Oh, we're just going to do that. Then I'll pretty much get everything. Cool. Now with the other bits of my money, I'm going to put it into a violator. Because it's better to upgrade as much of your cannons as you can, just because they deal more damage and they then also get the monsters quicker, the looms. So
Who's the boss?
you can only fire them for so long, all the looms. They tend to run out and your gun overheats basically, and it will always tell you when. You can also recharge your weapons, but it's not necessarily, you don't really need to do that. Oh, totally did not see you coming.
All clear for now.
Cool, now this one's opened. So second room. Cool. What's coming out there? Okay. Gonna do another cannon, I think.
This'll do it.
Cool. So, I really enjoy playing this game. I think it's a great game, and I'm so ashamed that I did not discover this sooner. I'm a bit disappointed with the fact that you can't, like, you always need to shoot. Oh my god. So sorry, I sucked. You'll always need to shoot the looms. Like, there's no map where you can basically entirely depend on your towers, which is a little bit annoying. Because I play another tower defense game which is kind of similar. Well, no, it's not similar at all. I don't know why I just said that. But you basically have a little hero who goes around and attacks stuff. Obviously you don't need to have a hero and they will defend it on their own. The towers will, you can rely on your towers. So it's kind of the only annoying thing about this game is that you can't rely on... Oh god, I've got a time limit. You can't rely on having just... Can't put you there. Fine, you can stay there. Let's put an ACP here. I should have upgraded the violators. I told you guys that you should do that and then I haven't done it myself. What a rubbish person I am. Cool.
Okay,
I'm not
get
usually quite as bad as this. Thing is, because I'm nervous. Those things, ugh, you didn't get to see it. There are different, obviously different looms that come through. I think we have a sofa coming through. This one, we do indeed. Each of the looms has a weak spot, which is good to aim for. Like the sofas, for example, take like virtually no damage anywhere else, but their massive head that grows as you get it. Oh, come on. And each of them have weak spots which you should hit, and then they die quicker. With some of the bosses, they actually don't. You can only hit them in their weak spots, which is super annoying. But it makes the game fun. I unfortunately do not have brilliant aim, and I play with someone that does have brilliant aim, which is just embarrassing for me, really. So no time limit again, which is good. Let's go slow these ones down a bit more. Place some more blocks. This game's really fun to play with people. I'm sure many of you do play. I only know one person that plays it, so I don't know if people would want to play with me. But I mean, if you do, then let me know and I'll play with you. There's the guy I play with, I'm sure would love the fact if someone else helps me get better. Cool. Now let's go and... What's coming out this one? Walkers. What's going out that one? Oh, walkers. That's fine. Okay. I'm just going to take you to upgrade you. Let's just upgrade you. Look how big it's getting. Great. We're going to put the last of our money into the ACP. Not that we're going to need it really in this map, but yeah, it doesn't matter.
Here they come.
Yeah, well, I'm still kicking it.
Oh, I've run out of money. What a shame. So let's maybe if we put a block here and a block here. And then force them to go through the middle. Oh, they're still not going through the middle on this one. Maybe they won't. Oh well.
Loops incoming!
Obviously this game is much better with someone that can aim. So I think it's because the first person shooters that I played, like back in the day, like Halo, I didn't get all this recoil nonsense. You know, it's just point and shoot, and I was good at that. And now branching out into games where the gun recoils is just not used to it. God damn it. Gosh darn it. Hooray! So,
Job done.
that was my first video. As you can see, that my towers did a lot more damage than me. A little bit embarrassing. But, yeah. So that was my first ever video. I hope you enjoyed watching me and you will come back. I will do other games because I'm not just into stuff like Sanctum. I like pretty much every game. So hopefully you'll come back and watch more. If you enjoyed it, then please do, and click subscribe, then you'll get notifications of when I upload a new video. Thanks guys, bye!